Hey, Tati Williams. How are you? Say hi to everybody.
Hi. Katie Williams.
Tati.
Katie Williams.
Hello, Miss Sunder. Amy Manuel. Good morning from California. Good
Amber.
morning from California. Jasmine Berrios. Hello. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Amber.
What?
From Namibia. Oh
Whoa.
my goodness. That's Africa. Wow, that's amazing. Hi, all the way from South Africa. Miss Tatiana.
Hi, the way from Berlin.
From Berlin. That's in Germany.
Wow.
Yeah.
All over the world.
Oh, my heart is happy. Hi from the Bronx. Hi from Namibia.
London from UK.
Hello from Brooklyn. Orange County, California, Trinidad. Special love for Trinidad. Good morning from California. Hi from my work desk, Tati.
Country cat.
Divine from London, UK. Oh, thank you. I pronounced your name, Tatiana, perfectly. Thank you. Kansas City, Kiara, Stacy. Guys, I always get emotional when I see so much love, and it makes me so happy.
New York, Midtown.
Hello, Miss Eunice.
New York City, Midtown. Oh my gosh, we used to go so much to.
I just realized we're all curly. Well, not curly. My hair's wavy, but we're rocking our hair natural and
pretty close. It's pretty close to curly.
Yeah, it's pretty close to curly.
Good morning from Coachella.
Coachella. Oh, what song is that playing? So that is our theme song for Claude & Co. And it came about because there is a wonderful an artist named Isaiah Haran. I'm just going to play some background music here. And our theme song came about because I am someone who loves nostalgic music. And Isaiah Haran is an amazing, wonderful artist. You guys can actually check him out. His stuff is on, I think, everywhere, on Apple, iTunes. He is a very talented artist. And I say artist because not only is he a musician, his pieces are...
Excuse me?
One second. His pieces are really amazing and moving, and so check him out. He actually he gave this piece to us for Claude & Co. So that theme music again is Isaiah Haran.
Excuse me?
Yes, my love.
Somebody was from
San Antonio?
Uh-huh.
That's great.
San Antonio.
That's Texas.
And someone was from Colombia.
Yes, it's amazing. Well, you can say hello. And these girls actually have to soon go. We're actually in a few minutes. Because we homeschool, there is quite a lot of activity in this house. And we're actually, after this, we're headed to a wolf conservatory for today's lesson, right?
Are there like baby wolves too?
Yes.
And do we get to go inside of the cages?
I don't think you're going to go inside of a cage. I don't think I would allow you to go into a cage, a wolf cage, unless it was, well, I don't think I would allow that. But hi guys. So we are going to get started because time is a ticking, and you guys sent me so many questions, and a lot of the questions I keep seeing are frequently asked questions.
Lana's here.
I know. Say hello, but you have to stay quiet, okay? So a lot of the questions, like I was saying, are frequently asked, and I was cracking up last night because so many people, they keep asking if we are going to expand our family. Um, and my what's that about? So asking if I'm going to have another baby, and well, I didn't know that you felt so strongly about that, but I love how things are right now. I am 41 years old. Um, I never say never. I've actually always wanted 3 children, so I never say never. However, I love where I'm at right now. Um, I think that I feel like I've just gotten myself back. When you have, well, when I had a baby, you kind of feel a little lost because things are different and your life changes in so many ways. And so I feel like now I'm getting myself back and I'm concentrating on myself, and the girls. And a baby would kind of be
No more babies.
Someone said,
You
what
never
about
say
pets?
never.
I say yes to pets.
Yes, but
Exactly.
not babies. No more babies.
We'll see. We don't know. We don't know. We have to talk about it. So we will
What
see.
if one comes out annoying?
We're gonna love it. It doesn't matter. We can all be a little annoying from time to time.
Yeah.
I think you need a boy. Just saying, Lana.
No.
You listen. I.
Oh, no.
No.
You know.
No.
Again, I never say never. A boy would be a blessing. However, I feel like I got what I needed, and I love my 2 girls. I was very happy actually to have these 2 girls because it's what I know.
Everybody's saying we need a boy.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
I would
So-
want another girl.
Georgie, our cousin, is like, oh my God, can you imagine a boy? I personally cannot imagine having a boy. But I have the most amazing nephews and I feel very blessed to have them. And so I don't know. I don't know. But someone said get a boy dog. We do want a dog though. We do want a dog.
A Labrador, a yellow Labrador.
Yeah, we'll
Amazing.
see. We'll see. We're gonna, and I would love to take you guys along for that. I just have to convince my husband to actually want a dog, right?
Yes.
We're working on it, right?
Yeah.
We kind of already have a dog named
not
Abby.
aggressive
He's like our
Labrador.
family dog.
But not an aggressive Labrador.
Not an aggressive Labrador. No, not an aggressive Labrador. Oh, hold on. So, okay. So just to get started, that was like honestly the top question, and I thought that was kind of hilarious that they would that was the top question.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Someone was asking how does George feel about a baby?
Jared is very happy with his 2 girls. Funny enough, Jared wanted girls. He did not. He said that he would go crazy if he had a son that was anything like him, and those were his words. So yeah, it would have to take convincing Jared to have another one. I'm actually for it. I would love it, but I'm very happy with our family right now. But I never say never. Never say never, because then things, always surprise us. Okay. You guys can actually go if you want.
Everybody wants to stay.
I wanna stay.
I know. Jeez, Bo. Okay, go. Vete. Guys, another question that was very common is our girls do speak Spanish. Vete. Go. So our girls do speak Spanish. They are fluent in Spanish. This little one, however, it's difficult to get her to speak Spanish. I've also I read a comment that said, does it make things difficult? It actually and I think the question was, is it harder for them to speak English? Not at all. It's our primary language. Yeah. It's our primary language, and so go. Guys, I just gave her the eyes. So it is it's their first language. Spanish was their first language. Jet didn't speak Spanish until
I was 4.
until she was 4, and she has no problem speaking English because she's immersed in it. So Spanish to us is very important. Again, they both understand completely. She speaks it fluently. We're working on this one to speak it fluently. But anyway, so that was another question. I am going to, boys are so fun for real. I have one boy and one girl. Again, God knows if that is for us, we'll have another child. But right now it's good. Any recommendations
Boys are
on
so
trying to
amazing. I
teach
had to-
your child to speak Spanish if you don't speak it? There's something called Duolingo. I think immersing yourself in if you can get like play dates with I know that there's like groups online that meet to speak Spanish. I want to say that is the best way. And we've done a lot of research. That's why we got someone to stay with Jet when I was working. She was completely immersed in Spanish. Both of them were, because we had an auntie here that was just speaking to them in Spanish. So I'd say full immersion is the best way. Which leads me to something else. Guys, I am a nurse. I'm an RN. But yes, I actually, I left to be a full-time, I left my RN position. I worked for quite a few years in 2 different hospitals. The last one I was at was New York Presby. Shout out to New York Presbyterian. I was in pediatrics, and I worked in endocrinology. I worked in actually quite a few. I worked in cardiology, pulmonology, allergy, immunology, and endocrinology subspecialties. And being a nurse was so fulfilling. And a lot of people asked me if I would be going back. And my dream, honestly, is actually to go back to the field where I started, which was labor and delivery. That's where I spent, I think, like almost a decade, a little under a decade. I was a labor and delivery nurse in Brooklyn, and I worked with a lot of midwives. And my dream, honestly, I would love to become a midwife. So there's that. We have to do an RN conversation. Peace, my girlfriend, who's an NP. We were nurses together, and actually she's going to be on another episode. Hi, Peace. So we're going to be discussing that. But it was very difficult for me to leave being an RN. It wasn't too long ago that I left. And it's something that I miss. I loved being, and I loved being an RN, and it was so wonderful because I still have my patients. They text me. I was a pro. I was really good at doing IVs on children, and it's such an intense thing to do. But I feel like I'm gonna say that I was, as a mom, I think it helped me because there's a compassion, there's nerves. It's hard to see your child getting stuck. And I feel like God used me in that area, and I still get my patients who so lovingly send me pictures saying that they miss me, and that always makes me happy, and also kind of makes me feel like, I miss it, all right, so there's that. The nursing question, the baby question, and the Spanish speaking. Did COVID play a role in your decision to leave nursing? No, it did not. If anything, I actually had a very difficult time with not going back. That was really hard. I struggled with that. I went to therapy for that because I missed it. So hold on one second as I watch this. Girl, sorry. That's my playful one who is a ball of energy. Yeah, she's a ball of energy, and she's quite the silly girl. Anyway, why did I leave? So I don't know if I left because my family, I wanted to homeschool. And I actually homeschooled the girls while I was working. I worked 3 days a week, and then on the other days, I was homeschooling them. But honestly, it's so funny. A lot of parents would tell me that as your kids get older, they need you more. And I used to say, with a baby in my hand, I'm like, I don't know about that. But it's actually true. They need you in different ways. And I felt like if I was going to stick to this homeschooling thing, they needed me, right?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I think that you don't need me.
Yeah. Yes. I know that. Yes, but like the older you get.
The older you get,
I was talking about that part. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that your kids need you in different ways, and it's kind of important to. Thanks, Jet. I think it's important to.
You have to be
to be there for them, and to. They needed me more academically, basically, and I wanted to do that. I've always wanted to homeschool, so. My youngest is also a ball of energy. Let me tell you.
I just saw that comment.
The youngest is always a ball of energy because my sister, woof, a ball of energy to the 100th power, which then leads me to the other top question was always had to do with my sister. And we are very, very, very close. A lot of people don't know this, but it says my sister actually left the house my sister was 16 years old when she left, and she left to do 3LW, and she left to do then Cheetah Girls, and she was kind of in and out of the house. And my mother always raised us with the idea. I joke around that she kind of brainwashed us, but it worked. We grew up knowing that, like, we were all like. My mother used to say, you and you only have each other. That's it. And I'm showing them, my girls, the same idea, which is you guys just have each other, and not just have each other, but who's going to know you, your stories, and share all of the history other than your siblings. And so my mother drilled that into our heads. There were a lot of tough times also when my, just childhood events. We were raised in the Lower East Side where the drug infestation, like it was in the 80s and 90s, there was drug wars. And I'm saying this because it led to a lot of people that we loved that unfortunately passed away of AIDS. There was like this AIDS epidemic, as you guys know. And Adrian and I went through a really tough time. And I think that just kind of formed this bond that we have. There was, just family loss, family situations, divorce was something that Adrian and I went through. And we really had each other. And I look back and I'm very, very blessed to have her. And so when she left at the age of, I think she was like 15 or 16, it really impacted me. And I missed her terribly. We shared also a room together, and we slept together in a twin size bed for a long time. And it formed this bond. I don't know. When she went on the road, we would always call each other and kind of just update. And the interesting thing is that Adrian and I, when we get together, I don't know a lot. The last thing that we talk about is business. And I think that that's something that has actually maybe helped her, because when she comes home, there's really no talk of business or things that she's doing. We try to support her in all of those things, but when she comes home, really, there's no talk of all the stuff that she's doing business wise. So yeah, that is something that I think has helped us. So yeah. All right. I'm just looking here. Hello from Nashville. Wish I had a bum. Let me tell you, friends are amazing, and they're sisters that you choose by choice, right? So it is, friends are amazing. I have a lot of sister friends, and I'm very, very blessed. I call them my quarters. You can have a lot of pennies, but you have your 4 quarters. I have quarters. My sister and I shared the same bed too. Yeah, we shared the same bed for many, many years. And it's so funny because Adrian and I, we both sleep like this. And I think it's because the years that we couldn't, like, we slept like vampires. So even to this day, we sleep like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I've seen
Titi and Adrian and I would be like this.
Sleep on the side.
We'd be like this. Yeah. And Adrian and I both
always
sleep like that
on
to
the
this
side
day.
like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was that. When is the next episode coming out? We will have a next episode next Wednesday, out same time. And we actually have a lot of fun episodes coming up. I'm really excited. We're going to be speaking about, relationships. We're going to be my birth story. I'm going to have my L&D girls come over, and we're going to have some drinks and talk about L&D stories. And when I say L&D, I mean labor and delivery. There's a lot of fun stories, a lot of interesting stories, some sad stories as well. But that should be an interesting episode. I love that you're raising your girls to be so close. My sister's 14 years older than me, and we're not that close. I do have sister friends. Sister friends, let me tell you. And there's even I have a lot of friends that they've gotten older, and they weren't necessarily close to their sibling at that time growing up, but there's always a chance to catch up and to form that bond later on. So don't give up on that. So, okay, let me get into this because, all right, how have your many occupations prepared you for for the life that I'm living now? Guys, I was a waitress for many years, and I feel like patience and multitasking. Although I'm not great at multitasking, so let me actually take that back. But a lot of patience, running around, memorization of things. I was a waitress for many years, and then I went into nursing. I was also a makeup artist for like a little while. That I don't really put makeup on as often, so I don't know how much that helped me. You guys always seem so calm and on the same page. Do you ever argue or disagree? I'm assuming that they're speaking of Jared and I. We disagree a lot. I think we've been together for so long that we know how to choose our battles. I always say, choose your battles wisely. You cannot complain about everything. You can't argue about everything. So yeah, I would say choose your battles wisely. And then honestly, you know what I always tell my girlfriends when it comes to relationships? Sometimes, fights erupt, but at the end of the day, if you're going to choose this person anyway, why the whole like drama of it all, because deep down inside, whether you're going to want to be with this person or not. So, yeah, I choose not to have the drama. I don't know if that answers the question though. But yes, we do argue. You guys, okay, let me see. We're actually going to have an episode pertaining to marriage and just little and we've taken those questions that you guys have asked us to put them in the episode and answer those questions, because that's a whole nother episode. Marriage is not easy, by no means, and it is a lot of work, and ego has to kind of come down for my experience. You got to bring that ego down, and you're on the same team. So yeah, act like it, Any advice to new parents? I love both your and Jared's parenting style. Okay, advice for parents. You can, going back to arguing with your spouse. You're on the same team. I remember I told my friend that it can be very irritating to see something like the baby crying, and then for some odd reason, you just blame your spouse for everything. You're on the same team. Just always try to remember that. The other thing is, it goes by so quickly. Try to enjoy it all, because it really flies by, and then you realize that those stupid little things that you would get flustered about, it didn't matter. It really did not matter. So try to enjoy it. This may be TMI. Last year, I went for a mammogram, my first mammogram, and I had a little scare. I think 80%, I believe, that could be wrong, but it was like a large percentage of women have mammograms, and their first baseline mammogram, they see something like a calcification, and a lot of times it's nothing. But I had such a scare with that. And then I got it on a Friday. So then I had to spend the whole weekend with no answers other than something was found. And I was very, very scared. And I'm saying this because when it comes to parenting, um, my perspective that weekend changed so much when you have like this scare or what you're thinking is just bad news from the doctor, and everything starts to align itself and all your priorities start to shift, and you start to see things for what they are, the bigger picture of what's really important. And I went back, thank God, and everything was fine. I had to go every 6 months for 2 years just to see that my baseline was, in fact, this is the baseline. But every time I go, I just went this week, and you're waiting for the doctor to come back in to kind of give you the news of what your mammogram looked like. And sorry, mammograms are, they check your breast to see if there's anything that looks not great in there, like, tumors, cysts, calcifications, the whole thing. But when you're waiting for the doctor to come in, I think everything kind of is put into perspective. So every 6 months, I go to make sure that that calcification is fine. And that whole week, I have to say, like, nothing bothers me because I'm so grateful to God for that good news of health. And I know that sounds simple and maybe silly, but it's a realization of how blessed every day, like, it's a blessing. I'm so grateful to have these kids so that when someone spills something, it doesn't bother me. And if it does and I kind of snap, I go back and I tell them, I am so sorry that I snapped. I apologize. Mommy loves you. That's not a big deal. Yesterday, Bo spilled something on the couch, chocolate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I snapped at her and I went back and I apologized. And I said, I am so sorry that I snapped. I think that's also important, to let your kids know that you have human moments, and it's okay to apologize to children. I grew up in an era where people were like, I don't have to apologize to a child. It's not a bad idea to apologize to a kid. We're human. And then it forms a really nice relationship, where they see you can mess up, Anyway, all right. Sorry. Yes, those moments truly change our perspective completely. Back up a little bit. Homeschool routine is actually coming out probably in 2-3 weeks. We've vlogged our homeschooling. Anyway, very, very quickly, rapid questions. Lana thought this would be fun. Your most favorite childhood memory. Coming home on Sundays to Sunday dinner, and we grew up. We're church kids, and we would imitate everybody at church. Church kids are the funniest kids. I'm sorry. So that's one of my favorite childhood memories. Also, like family barbecues on FDR State Park were a lot of fun. But I have to say, the sprinklers, that's right. Running around in the city in the summertime is awesome. Great childhood memories. Favorite things about motherhood, probably the cuddles. I love the cuddles. I love those sweet moments. Okay, this is supposed to be rapid fire questions. When will you guys visit Trinidad? We're hoping this year or next year, towards the end, hopefully for my birthday, I'm hoping. How did you guys come up with the girls' names? I wish I had an amazing story for this. I will speak more on this during my birthing stories, my pregnancy and birth stories. I wish I had an awesome story. I love traveling. However, I'm scared of airplanes, and I thought that would be kind of comical to name her Jet. Marie is my middle name, so her name is Jet Marie. And Jared and I always wanted to name our children unisex names. That was like a thing for us. And I love one-syllable names. So Jet and Bo, we loved it. Bo is named Bo Harper, and actually Adrian gave her that middle name Harper because one of her favorite books is To Kill a Mockingbird, and that is by the author Harper Lee. How did you guys come up with? I already answered that. What is your favorite food to make? Banana pancakes. Could you see yourself moving to the city or anywhere outside of New York? I am a New Yorker. During the quarantine, I contemplated moving to Los Angeles to be closer to my sister. Instead, we got her here, and I'm very happy about that. I am a New Yorker through and through.
I love New York.
So do I. Can you share details on your outfit? Guys, so this is the pair of pants that I wore for the first. They're kind of like wide leg, very, very wide leg jeans. I get a lot of my clothes from Free People. I love their clothes. Free People. I also shop at thrift stores, a lot of vintage. This is a vintage shirt. I can't get away from my vintage shops. Would you and A ever come out with an album? I would love to. Tell Adrian, we got to get her to do something, just her and I, an album. I don't know, maybe a Christmas album. I don't know, something. That's a very good idea. I would love that. Would love, love, love that. What do you do to relax? I sit with a glass of wine and I watch Golden Girls. That sounds so like an old fart. But I watch Golden Girls, Friends, A Different World is one of my favorite shows. What else?
Gilmore Girls.
We're into Gilmore Girls right now. It's been a nice bonding experience for us.
Best.
Yes. My favorite comfort food, chocolate and a cup of tea. I know that sounds very weird. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is chartreuse. That sounds weird, but it's my favorite color. My sister wore it for my wedding, and my shoes were chartreuse. Anytime I see chartreuse in it, like a lot of vintage clothes have it, and a lot of like furniture, chartreuse. Oh my God, it makes me happy. So happy. I need some chartreuse in here. My favorite color. If you ever live anywhere else other than New York, where would that be? Hawaii. I am a beach girl, a beach bum. Hawaii.
That would be nice.
Yeah, but still, I'm a New Yorker. But so yeah, guys, thank you guys so much. I know those were the rapid fire questions, I think. Let me see if there's any here. I have Lana, by the way, on. Hi, Lana. You can say hi. I have her on my call.
What up, guys?
You see? Say it again. I love Lana very, very much. We're very close.
I said, what up, guys?
Yeah. So that's Lana. And I'm just trying to see any other questions. You guys had so many that we're actually making episodes out of them. And I just want to say thank you so much for doing that. Do you want to grab your sister to say bye-bye?
Yeah.
We actually have to get going, but it's been, again, such a blessing because I feel like we've created this beautiful community. And guys, I really do. I actually take the time to read your comments. I take the episode ideas. And Lana, have we not been doing that? Lana?
We have. I keep muting myself. We have, and I told Claudette yesterday, the best audience is the Claude and Co audience.
You guys are so loving. And even like when you have something to tell me that you're like, guys, this is not working or this is a little distracting. I take it and I apply it, and I just have to say thank you guys because you guys say it in such a loving way, and I really appreciate it. And even again, Lana's like, you have the best support and group of my co. You guys are my co now, and I appreciate it. I am trying to see any other questions, Lana. I'm trying to see any other questions. Guys, skincare routine. Yes, we will. Come on this side, honey. We will be discussing that.
Love your film.
Skincare routine, definitely. Hold on. All right. Lana's saying that I have to wrap it up because I actually have something to go to. You guys are the best. What do we want to say?
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching, and what else?
Subscribe. Actually, you can like the video. Here,
If you like the video,
turn on the notification bell, and follow us on Instagram.
and thank you for tuning in.
Thank you guys so much. We love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a fun day. And you guys have a fun day as well. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, Bye.
The music's about to end. Wait for it to end. Wait for it to end. Wait for it to end.
Say bye.
No.
You want to wait? She's waiting for the music to end.
Yeah.
Wait. It's about to end, really. And that's how it ends. Bye, guys.